I'm Lazy Man Prepper, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to improve your YouTube channel, get more subs and more watch time. So let me start by saying I am by no means an expert on growing a YouTube channel. I started this a month and a half ago, and I've had great growth due to, I like to think, putting out good videos, but having other people, give me shout outs has been spectacular. And but in that process of developing my channel, I spent hours looking at other channels, seeing what they do, watching videos on how to improve and gain more subs and view times and that sort of thing. Let me get this out of the way. I'm not doing this for the money. I love making these videos. I love showing DIY tips and tool reviews and outdoor adventures and the whole thing. Spending time with Kid Prepper and my older teenage prepper. And that's why I'm doing this. Also, let me say that if you're going to do something, in my opinion, you might as well try to do it the best you can. If you want to put out videos, for any reason, you want people to watch them. I mean, if you didn't, you wouldn't put them on YouTube. So why not, let's get as many people to watch your videos as we can. And hopefully what I'm going to show you in the next couple of video series are tips that will help you do that. On the other hand, if you're perfectly happy with your channel and with what you're putting out, that's great. I got no problems with that. Click off this video, go back to my channel and watch some of my videos on bushcraft and camping and prepping, that sort of stuff. For the rest of you that are interested, stick around. Sufficient Survival has also done a series of videos on this topic, and what he covers is really good tips. I'm not going to cover those things. We got a couple of overlapping items, but go check his stuff out. I'll leave a link below. The tips he gave are really good, and go check them out. There are two main channels out there that are, all they do is give tips and tricks on how to improve your videos and your subs and watch times. The first one is called Video Creators, and the second one is called Daryl Eves. These are two channels that I was turned on to when I very first started my channel by Canadian Prepper. He says, check these out, do what they say. So I did. The tips they show, a lot of them pertain to the small to mid-size YouTube channel subscriber base. And he also has, they also have, for when you get huge, on how to really make money at it and really go after more subscribers and so on and so forth. So the links to those two are below. I suggest clicking on those, subscribing to them, and watching as many of their videos as you have time to after you watched all of mine. And then, practice what they preach. So a lot of the tips I'm going to show you came from those two channels. Another channel you're going to want to check out, which is actually a web page, is called socialblade.com. Sufficient Survival touched on this a little bit, but I'm going to cover just a little bit more about that. Socialblade.com is a web page where they track every channel on YouTube and keep statistics on them. So this is my page on Social Blade. All it does is copy your actual YouTube channel and put the stuff up on their page. And so basically everything looks the same as it would on your page for the beginning area here. It has all the information: upload, subscribers, video views, etc., etc. Your YouTube or your subscriber rank. They give me a grade of a C, which is what I expect. Monthly earnings. Trust me, I haven't got a check. And then you can scroll down to the actual dates. I joined on February 11th, so it brought all over my subscribers at the time was 195, and the video views. And then after that, it posts each day what happens, your subscribers, your video views, etc., etc., your earnings. Again, I haven't made a dime. It's just another tool that you can use. Since Sufficient Survival did talk about this, I hope he's okay, but I'm going to grab his. What you do, if you want to check out another page, is grab their URL, cut it, or copy it, go back to the Social Blade page, and up here in the top, paste it, and then search, and it brings it up. If it's a string, you can just put in a name, but it'll bring up a bunch of different pages, and then you got to figure out which one you're talking about. So let's click on his, and there's the information about his channel. And I'm not going to scroll down. If you guys want to do it, that's fine. But just as an example, all you have to do is type in any name or cut and paste their URL up here and you can put it up here in their thing, and it'll bring you up all the information. It's just neat to compare with other channels, see how they're doing. If you look up that, like a Prepare Biden 101 or Survival on Purpose or something like that, and you can see what they're doing. And hopefully, if you have goals, then you can get an idea that, those guys are doing 200, 300, 400 subs a day versus our 200 subs total. So anyway, it's pretty good information. I suggest joining, because what I've heard is there's a lot of companies that will, if they find you, they will search Social Blade for you, and if you have all the information, they might be interested in sending you a product or asking you to do a video for them or whatever. But it's something I recommend joining. I got favorites up here. I have Prepared Mind 101. He has a B rating. I got me, Sufficient Survival, and the MI Woodsman. Just comparisons. That's all it is, to see how you're doing. And so there's my look at Social Blade. Again, I recommend joining. It doesn't cost anything, and it's pretty easy, and it's a way to keep track of your channel a little bit better. Tip number 2, connect with other channels. I don't know how many channels that I subscribe to right now. It's probably over 150, but it's just such a wealth of information out there. And there's a percentage, again, if you're trying to get subs, there's a percentage that if you click on their channel, and subscribe to them, they're going to see that and then subscribe to yours. And then their subscribers are going to see that they clicked on you, so that they might come over. It's just a balloon effect where it just keeps increasing. Watch as many videos as you can and read the comments. I'm not saying load more, but read the top page of comments. If somebody says something that you like, click on them or look, highlight his icon, their icon. See if their subscribers are within where you want to be or what their channel covers, and if you're interested, click on them. Also, when you're watching those videos, post comments, because like I just said, if other people watch videos and do the same thing I just told you and read the comments, they're going to see your comment. And they might say, hey, Lazy Man Prepper said something really smart there, and they highlight my thing, and they, eventually head back to my channel and subscribe. It's happened a bunch. On your videos, reply to as many comments to your videos as you can. You know, your subs or your viewers took time to say, hey, that was a great video, or hey, I really like that tip. Take the time to go back and say thank you, or to answer their question, or whatever. It builds that one-on-one relationship between them, and then, you know, they're more apt to watch more of your videos when you publish new ones. Don't get me wrong, I'm not just blindly, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, you know, to everybody's comment. I read them all. You know, I'm small enough still to where, you know, I get, I don't know, 20, we'll say 20 comments a day, and, you know, I try to go back at the end of the day and reply to all those with at least a thank you, with at least a, to answer their question. You know, what kind of knife were you using there? Well, it was a cold steel leather neck, and so on and so forth. It helps build a relationship, and they're more apt to watch your next videos. Reach out to other channels. When I started this channel, I went to all of my subscribers and clicked on their channel and then their about, and sent them all a message saying, hey, check out my channel. If you got any tips and tricks, you know, I'd really appreciate it. Be generous, be kind. Don't say, hey, you know, sub my channel. That doesn't work that way. When I did that, I got a reply back from Canadian Prepper. I sent out, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these, and honestly, he was the only one to reply. Canadian Prepper was nice enough to give me a whole list of items and things that I should be doing, and it was very helpful. That's how I learned about Daryl Eves and video creators, was through Canadian Prepper. Check him out. If I remember, I'll leave a link below. Otherwise, just type in Canadian Prepper. He's a big channel. You'll find him. Sufficient Survival checked on this just a little bit with collaborations. Like-minded channels that are similar in size, and say, hey, I've been watching your channel and I'm more interested in this. I don't know anything about it. Can you shoot a video that I can use on my channel? Hopefully, I haven't done any of those yet. Hopefully I'll do more in the future, and it's just a good way to where then his subscribers that haven't seen you, you know, click on you and you click on them, and it builds that subscriber base some more. So that's my tips on connecting with other users and viewers. So that concludes video number 1 in my series. I think I'm going to have 2 videos. Check out the next one. There'll be a link in the bottom here, or if you're on a playlist, it will pop up and go. If you like this video, click the like button, post a comment, let me know what you think about it. Head back to the channel, check out my videos there on other stuff, and if you like that, then hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching. Lazy Man Prepper, out. Boom. How easy was that? Are all about getting back or surviving different situations. There's Cody's, and there's mine. Lazy Man Prepper, out.